Okay, so I want to design a photo book now, and my photo book size, my spread size is 12 by 24. So on Photoshop, I would change this to inches, and then I would want to design my front and back separately, then I'll join them later. So I'll make my width 12 and my height 12. Normally my photo book is supposed to be 12 by 24, but since I'm designing them separately, that's the front and back, I'll design on 12 by 12. Then when I'm done, I combine the both of them to make it 12 by 24. So I design on 12 by 12 inches, then my resolution should be around, my resolution should be around 200. Okay, now I click on create. Let me increase this. Okay, so I have this is my workspace. This is my workspace. So let me bring in the picture I want to use. So this is the picture I'll be using. So the first thing I'll do is I'll fill up my picture on my workspace, depending on how I want to do it. But for this, I'll have to fill up on my workspace. So I press Ctrl T to transform. Then I drag from the edges to just fill it up, depending on how much I want to fill. If I want it to be filled to from start to finish, this is what it's going to look like, but I don't think I want it like that. I want to have an extra space for my write up, and then I want their picture to be very visible, like I want to see their picture. I don't want their picture cutting, you get, cutting on this side and on this side, you get. So I want to see their picture well. So I'll adjust till I'm okay. Now, so I've set my picture the way I want. Now, so this part of my photo book would be where my write-up would be. This part of my photo book will be where my write-up will be. So now I don't want this straight line, you get. I want it to fade. I want the picture to fade into my background. So long as I know I'm using white for my write-up, I'll just leave it like this. Excuse me. But if I want to change my white, probably I don't want white, maybe I want a different color. And get, like I always say, if I'm designing a photo book, I like to sample colors from the picture, you get. I like to sample an overall color. For example, here now the dominant color here is, I think this is green, because I have green, I would say whichever one. I have green. So I think green is the dominant color here. So if I want to use this green, I can just easily come to this, my background here, my background layer, then I fill up with this green. So to do that, I'll take my paint bucket tool, then come here to my color picker. I come to my color picker and then sample the color I want. Maybe let me say I'm using this green, so I sample a green, then I press OK. Then with my paint bucket I fill up, and get. So now I have it here. I have the green here. So now if I want to fade this, I don't want this straight line, like I said, I want to fade it into my green. What I'll do is I'll come here, okay, then I'll click on this third icon here. It's called layer mask. So I click on my layer mask to activate it. Now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to clear, I'm trying to fade. Like I said, I can decide to use my eraser, but most times it doesn't give me the clear fade I want, you get. It doesn't give me the clear fade I want, so I rather use my layer mask and then use my gradient. So let me explain. So like I said, you come here and then you create your layer mask. Once you click on it, your layer mask will be on white. Now how layer mask work is, when your layer mask is on white, it means your entire picture is visible. The minute you brush in into your layer mask with black, wherever you brush in with black will get hidden. You get, that part of that picture will be hidden. So let's take, for example, I have my white here now, then I take my brush and I brush here with black. Notice I have black here, so I'm brushing here with black. Now it looks like I'm erasing it, but I'm not. I'm just hiding it, you get. So it's still there. If I want to bring it back in, I'll change this to white, and then I can easily bring it back in. Do you understand? That's how layer mask work. You get? So I can hide and unhide part of my image. So now I'm trying to fade in, like I said, so I'll be fading in with black. So I'll make sure this is on black. That's my foreground color, which is this first one here. I'll make sure it's on black, 00000. Then I click on OK. Then I take my gradient tool, which is this one. I take my gradient tool. Then I come here. That's this up part. I come here and I make sure my gradient is on foreground to transparent. I think that should be like the second one. Yes, you see foreground to transparent. The first one is foreground to background. Foreground to, I'm clicking on foreground to transparent. What it means is I want to brush with black, and then after brushing with black, it's going to like fade. If I click on this one, it's going to brush like black and white, but I want black and fade. You get? So I click on foreground to transparent, then I make sure I'm on my layer mask, because you can either click in your picture or click in your layer mask. You get? The both of them are clickable, so I'll make sure I'm on my layer mask. Then I want to fade this down parts to up. So what I'll do is I come to the down, click, hold shift because I want to draw a straight line, and then I drag up. It's going to fade it for me. Let me take it again. I come to my layer mask, I take my gradient tool, make sure my foreground is on black, make sure on this part I'm on foreground to transparent, then make sure on this part I have this clicked. The first one I have it clicked. So I'll come down here and then I'll click from outside my picture and then drag holding down shift because I want a straight line. Now if I leave shift, my line can be like slanty and all of that, which I don't want. I want like a straight line from down to up. So I hold down shift and then click from down and then drag up. So I have like this clear fade. Now it might not be 100% accurate because you can see I still have like some line here. So what I'll do is I'll repeat the process again, but this time I'll be targeting this area. So I hold down shift and then just increase again. So I have this. Now I'm personally not liking this green. I don't know why I'm not liking it. So let me just try with a white. Let me see what a white looks like. So let me just create a new layer. So I'll come here, click here to create a new layer. Then I'll come back here. I want to fill up the layer with white. Now I take my paint bucket, then I come here and change to white, and then I brush. Okay, I think I prefer white. So this is what my white looks like. This is what my white looks like. Okay, so now I can decide to just put in my right top, or let me say I want to blend like picture a little bit into my white. So let me look for another of their picture that I like. Let me see. Okay, let me use this one that I like. Okay. So I can just reduce the opacity so it's not too visible but it's still there. You get? So I have something like this. Doesn't look bad. Okay, so next thing now is to type in their names. So next thing is to type in their names. I cannot remember their names honestly. I'll have to like go through my phone and then look for their invitation card, but for the sake of the tutorial I'll just use any name, then later on I'll just change it for myself. So let me see, let me just say Chinelo and Kingsley. So I take my text tool and then I type in my name. Chinelo and Kingsley. Okay, now one thing I see most Photobook people do is wrong placement of text, in terms of like your text are not centralized. It pinches my eye. Like you can see somebody's write up is here. What's happening to all this space here? Like your text has to be centralized. So in case you don't know how to centralize your text, once you are done writing them, let's say these are my two texts now, I've written the both of them and let's say they are here, but I want to move them into the middle. Most times you can try to use your eye, but your eye might not be so perfect. You get? So there are two things. Now The minute I'm dragging, you'll notice some red. I don't know, your Photoshop might not have it too, but mine, I can just easily just keep moving slowly till I see a red guideline from up to down. Let me see. Okay, now I know I'm at my center because I have this red guideline from up to down, so I'll just leave it here. But in case you don't have it, what you can do is you can just easily select the both layers. That's click on this, then hold Control, click on this, then press Control A. When you press Control A, it's going to make a selection around your workspace. As you can see, a selection here. Now when you press Control A, you see some 6 icons will come up here. So this one moves your text to the left. This one left aligns your text. This one centralizes your text from left to right. This one moves your text to the extreme right. So I have extreme left, centralize on left to right, then extreme right. While this one I have top, centralized, and then bottom. Why it's joining together is because I have both of them selected. You get, so it's centralizing the both of them. You get from top to down. So that's not what I want. So I'm trying to just centralize from left to right. So I'll click on this one to make sure it is centralized as the center. Then when I'm done, I press Ctrl D to deselect. Now my text is at the center. I can easily just hold down Shift and then drag it up to still drag on straight line. Now I'm trying to, now in holding down Shift, I can move my text on straight lines. See, I'm trying to make like move it out, but it's not moving. You get, but the minute I leave my Shift, it moves around. But so I'm holding down Shift to drag on a straight line. So I have this done, Chinelo and Kingsley. Let me see if I want to change fonts. Okay, my font is showing me all caps, but I don't want it on all capital letters, and my caps lock is off. Now on Photoshop you can easily make all your letters capital letter, whether you have your caps lock on or off. So mine is on at the moment. So how I take it off is I press Ctrl Shift and K, Ctrl Shift and K, the 3 of them at the same time. It will change it to small letters back, or how it originally is supposed to be. So let me see what font I want to use. Excuse me. Let me see, Gray Vibes. Do I like this? Do I like this? I'm not sure. I don't like it. Okay, let me just check for fonts. See if there's anyone I like. I think I might just keep it at this original font that I wrote it with earlier on. I think I'll just leave it. I'm not liking any of the fonts I'm seeing for this. Okay, let me see, Chinelo. No, I don't like it. I'm trying to see if I can have like a stylish font, but then still very clear and readable. Let me see, I like this ones. Chinelo. Let me see. I don't like it. I'm gonna try Afterglow. It's one of my favorite fonts, Afterglow. I don't like it either. I don't know why. I'm not liking it. So let me just work with the normal font I wrote it with. So I have Chinelo and Kingsley. Okay. My hand, I've forgotten my hand. I don't know where I'll put this hand now. I have no idea. Okay, let me see. Okay. Move Chinelo here. Then take my hand. Probably put it here. Let me see what it looks like. I'll figure this one out later. Okay, so I don't want it on all black. I'm trying to introduce colors into it. So since I didn't use green here, on my background, let me see what introducing green to my text would look like. So I go to my text, right click, blending option, and then I come to gradients. Let me see, I come to gradient overlay. Let me sample green. So on gradient overlay now, what I'll do is I come here, this, I click on this, and then I have like this comes up. I have two colors here, yellow to like orange also. So let me try green, like a light green. Let me see, sample a green from here, maybe a light green to like a dark green. I come here, click here, then select like a dark green. Let me see what it looks like first. Chinelo, not bad, not bad. Do I like it? I'm skeptical. It's not bad, Qual. So if I think I'm okay with it, so if I want to repeat the same thing for my Kingsley, instead of going through to redo it again, like going through blending options and redoing it, I can just come here, right click on copy layer style, and then come to Kingsley. I come to Chinelo, right click, and then click on copy layer style for Chinelo. Then I go to Kingsley, right click, and then click on paste layer style. So I've copied the whatever effect I did on Chinelo for Kingsley. I don't know if that is clear enough. Then what else? Sorry, when I'm working, I like zooming in and zooming out. I don't know why. Like, I want to see everything clearly. I want it to be like up in my face. So after that, let me on my hand. Let me see, is there any way I can put this hand? Okay, I keep this hand one side first. I'll come back to it later. Okay, so I have Chinelo and Kingsley. Then let me just write something. Wedding Photobook. So I still have my text in all caps. Let me reduce the size. I don't want it on all caps. So like I said, I'll just select all and press Ctrl Shift and K to remove it from all caps. Then let me use a cursive font for this. Hey, I like this font too. No, let me leave it, please. I don't want to be indecisive. No tech, no. So I'm trying to look for a stylish font. So using writing wedding photo book. Let me see. I even need to write the wedding photo book. I'm not sure I need to write it though, but let me still put it chart just in case. Don't you test my patience, my right is a make it happy on my wasting. So I'm just trying to search for the right font. Okay, I think I like this. No, not this one. Yeah, I think I like this one. Wedding photo book. It's stylish, exactly what I have in my head. Like, I want something very cute. So I have wedding photo book like this. Now you'll be wondering why it's close to it. I like it. It's fine in my eyes. That's why I'm making it touch the name. It's fine in my eyes. I like it. And then it's not like too thick to distract. So this is what I have at the moment. Let me see. I might still do some extra touches on it. Let me increase this. Let me increase the size of the three of them. I don't know if I like this name, or I don't know if I like the color on this name. I don't know if I like the color on this name. Let me try something else. Right click, blending option, gradient overlay. Let me see. Red is not bad, qual. You get. So I'm just trying my different gradient overlay to see if anyone will enter my eyes. Don't you test my patience. Now, like I always say, when I'm designing my photo book, I try as much as possible to not use like off colors. You get. I make sure my colors, whatever color I'm introducing, is like somewhere in their picture. You get. This color is not bad, qual, but So I'm not liking what I'm seeing, so let me use red. Let me try red. So I click here, maybe change this to red, and then come here and then select like a dark red. Let me see. Don't you test my patience. Let me see what it looks like. It's not bad though. It's not bad. Let me copy my Chinelo, right click, copy. Come to my Kingsley, right click, paste. So I've copied the red. Yeah, it's not bad. 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 Then bring in my hand again. This hand that I've been running from. I'll just put this hand anywhere. I'll just put this hand anywhere. Make it be say they are big. Okay. So what else? What else? Let me put the dates. So for the date I have 11th January. That's the date of their wedding. 11th January. So let me use a tinier font, Trajan. I think I like Trajan. Yep. 11th January 2022. Okay, so now like I said, if your text is like scattered, my text was here before, I had to like press Ctrl A to make a selection, and then I click on this to centralize it on the center, then I press Ctrl D to deselect. So what else? Now let me just do some extra tiny fizzy. Don't you test my patience, my mind is I really like this song I'm singing. I don't even know why I say I don't even know who sang it. I just know I like it. Don't you test my patience. So I'm just trying to like just do some extra fizzy. You get Let me spacing out. Let me reduce the spacing between my dates. Okay. Chinelo and Kingsley. Let me increase all the fonts just a little bit. Ready the Photobook. Centralize. Okay, so I think I'm done with this. I think I'm done with the front. I think I'm done with the front. Am I done with the front? Am I okay with this red? I think I am. I honestly think I am. Okay, let me just try something else one last time. You see, the thing with design is mostly trial and error. You try and keep trying until you find what you're cool with. So let me try something again for their names. If this one doesn't work, I think I'll be done. Let me see. Let me come here, click here. So let me sample this color. Let me see what it looks like. I'm sampling the bead color, so I've gotten it for the light parts. Let me get it also for the dark parts. Okay, just maybe make it darker a bit. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Chinelo, let me copy layer style, come to Kingsley, right click and paste layer style. So this is what it looks like. Not bad. I think I prefer this. So now remember I have red here, so I'll try to like change the red to maybe one of these colors. So I'll double click inside here and then just sample a color from there. Okay, so I'm cool with this. Let me just add a little effect into my couple name. Let me see. Download. Try to see. I don't know where my effects are. Okay, new. Sorry. I don't even know what effect I want to use, so I'll just now figure it out. Okay. Let me see. Just bring it in. Let me try multiply. when I see the one I like, I'll just cut it out. So if I think I'm cool with this, I'll just press right click and then create clipping mask. It's going to clip into my text, you get, because I've grouped everything already, so it's going to clip into my group. So let me fill up places. I might end up taking this off for the way I'm looking at it. I just want to try out things. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, I prefer it like this. I'm not even seeing my effect like that safe. I just know it's there. This thing is hard though. Very hard. Let me see like this. Okay, not bad. But now my color is like too popping. My color is popping. Let me leave it at this. Multiply is okay. So that's all for my front. So when I'm done, here's what I'll do now. Since I've designed my front, now I want to design my back, right? So here's what I'll do. I'll select all my layers on my front. This one won't select because the background is locked, so I'll unlock it by double clicking on it and then pressing OK. So what I'll do is I'll select the first one, hold down shift and select the last one to select everything. Then I press Ctrl G. It's going to group them. That's everything I've done. It's going to put it in a folder. So I can just rename this as front, front. Okay, so now on my front, what I'll now do is I'll press Ctrl Shift Alternate E. It's going to create a snapshot for me. That is going to create like everything I've done. It's going to merge it into one. So this is my front. This is my final front as a picture. You get, not as a group now. You get, this one is the group. This one is everything. This is like all the file. I'll be all my layers. Then this is like the final layer. So this is just a snapshot. I'll clip this. I'll keep both of them on side. Then I'll start all over again to do the back. So I have my front. Now let me go to my back. So for my back, I'll select my picture also, whichever one I want to use. Let me see. I think I like this. Yep, let me use this one. It's dead 16. So let me try. I don't even know what I want to do for the back yet, but let me just try out. So I have my picture here. Something just entered my head now. So I have my picture here. I want to do like different colors, maybe white and then maybe yellow here or something like that. Let me just try it out. So since I have my picture here, now for what I want to do, I need two colors. I'll be putting one color on one side and the other color on one side. So what I'll do is I'll first divide my workspace. Okay, so what I do is I press Ctrl R. That's Ctrl R will bring up your rulers. That's this thing here that has 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, blah blah blah, that has numbers here. If yours is not out, you press Ctrl R to bring it out. So let's say for example my one is not here now. I press Ctrl R, it's going to bring it out. So I'm trying to centralize now. So what it is, I'll come from inside my inside my ruler. I'll just drag out. A line will follow me and come out. Like I come inside here, click and then drag out, something will come out to me. So I'll just carefully move it till I get to around the center. It's going to stop by itself automatically, just moving slowly. Did you notice that stop? Just see. Yeah, that stop will let me know that this is my center. You get, so this is my center. So what I'll do is now I'll take my rectangle, select white, and then just draw a rectangle from outside and then stop here at this my line here. So I have my white here. Then I'll repeat the same thing again with another color. So let me sample one of this yellow on their head, or this yellow gold or whatever. Let me see. I'm trying to sample it. Let me use this one, and then I'll come from here and repeat the same thing again, draw and then drag till I get to my center, and then I leave it. Oh sorry, I didn't change color. I changed color now. Okay, just draw and then why is the color not changing? I don't know, this thing can be crazy sometimes. But if it's not changing, you can just easily come here, double click inside and then select the color you want. Since the color is here already, I'll just click on this So I select the color I want and then just move it to fill up my center. So I have something like this. Okay, so I'm thinking of blending pictures into the background. So what I'll do is I'll come back here. Let me select the girl's picture first and move her just a little bit. Okay, then I'll reduce my opacity. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. So I'll bring in the guy. Now I didn't want it to be like guy here, then guy here, guy here, then guy here. It's just me. It's just me doing my thing. So how many minutes have I recorded now? 30 minutes. Wow, that's big. So let me take for the guy. Let me just select one of the guy's picture. I think I like this. And then increase. Now why it's not showing in the front is because it is underneath this layer. So I'll bring it to the front and then move it to where I want to put it. You get? So let me see. Now you know my picture now. This picture now is coming out here, which I don't want. I want it to be inside this my rectangle. You get? So I'll just right click and then click on create clipping mask. So it's going to clip into this shape now. So I can also reduce my opacity. Now try to use the same opacity I used. I used 42 here. Let me change it to 40. Then I'll come here and use 40 as well. I don't know, I'm even thinking of making the two of them like all white. Let me see. Okay, let me change this to white first. Let me see what it looks like. Okay, now this is not bad. 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 But now let me reduce the both of them opacity. I think they are too visible. Let me reduce to like 30. Okay. Yeah, this is not bad. This is not bad. Okay, since I cannot divide them by colors, let me try something else. For my divider, let me just draw a rectangle here. They'll just divide in the center for me. Let me see what it looks like. Let me see what it looks like. Let me use white. I don't like it. Delete. I was not liking it. So I think that's basically it. So I have my front and my back. So if you want to put in your contact details, you can just easily type them out. This photo book was designed, or this event was covered by so and so. But for my own, yeah, I'll be using my barcode. Where is it? Download. I'll be using my, is it under download? Is my barcode on my downloads? I think so. I'm not even sure again. I'm not sure where my barcode is. Is it on download or documents? I think it's on documents. Sorry, yeah, my barcode is here. So with this barcode, once you scan, it just takes you to my WhatsApp directly. So I can just place it here. Anybody that sees it will definitely want to scan it. That's the thing about barcode. You don't even need to talk too much. Once they see, they just know, oh, I'm supposed to scan this thing. Let me see what it does. Maybe out of inquisitiveness, it just takes them to my WhatsApp directly. So that's pretty much it. Let me see. Do I want to put this barcode here? No, let me leave it here. Let me leave it here. So that's pretty much it. So when I'm done with this now, I'll group again. I'll click on this and then select the. Remember, this is my front. And this is my snapshot of my front. So my back cover started from here. So I'll select from here down to the hold shift and then click on the last layer or the first layer. So automatically select all of them. Then I press Ctrl G. Then I can change this to back. Then I do what again? I press Ctrl Shift Alternate E to create a snapshot for me again. So let me turn this off. So I have my front, which is this, and I have my back, which is this. So now I've done the two of them. Now what I'll do is I want to now make it 12 by 24. So I come to I come to image and then canvas size, and then I'll just change my width to 24. and then it will spread for me. So this is what it looks like now. So I turn back my two snapshots, which is this my first snapshot and my second snapshot. So what I do now is, it's front and back now, so your front will have to be on this side while your back will have to be on this other side, you get. So what I do is I press Ctrl A to make that selection around my workspace again. Then since I'm on my back, what I'll do is I'll select this one now, which moves my workspace or my layer to the extreme left. So I've taken my backspace, my back page to my left. Then I select my front page, which is this, and then I click on this one now. It will take it to my extreme right. You get. So I have front and back. So ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it. When you are done, you just file, save, and save as JPEG. So thank you very much for your time. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.